guys, this is the one and only Heavy Metal 95 here. Today's topic we're going to be talking about is something different that I haven't thought of doing like this before, which I probably should have done until now. So today we're going to be talking about how I've been really getting into recording music and being a metal guitarist, as you know what I mean. Like this one, because as if y'all haven't been wondering, because the real reason of how I wanted to become a metal guitarist, because I have been writing songs. I have been wanting to giving you the real reason, because I had ideas. I have wrote songs like Inner Rage, Nightwalker, on Hidden Road, and on like. This was probably around, like, late 2023, early 2024, yep, because I have been tuned down a half step on this guitar as well, especially because I wanted to become a whole real reason of becoming a metal guitarist, especially, like, you're in a band. Because my music is basically a blend of death metal and thrash metal. Because on the whole underground San Jose metal scene, Bay Area as well. Not really mainstream, but more underground as well. You know what I meant as well. Because although I have been coming up with ideas and songs as well, because that's the real main reason I have been wanting to do this, because that's the whole figuring out. Sorry if I was a little groggy. I was a little sleepy last night. But yeah. So for the most part as well, because that's when I was thinking though. Yep. And I have been heavily influenced when I was listening to like a lot of metal bands. Like, for example, Venom, Merciful Fate, Celtic Frost, Bathory, Sodom, Motorhead, Slayer, as well as Megadeth, Metallica, Iron Maiden, Exodus, as well as Angel Witch, and Iron Maiden, because those are the biggest bands that I have been heavily influenced as well. The biggest main inspiration, what made me to play guitar really faster though, because my primary influence on guitar was Eddie Van Halen, because, well, as well as other guitarists that I've been influenced to, such as Kevin Hayborn of Angel Witch, as well as Jeff Hanneman from Slayer, as well as Hank Sherman of Merciful Fate, also, because I have the whole thing as well. Because that is the real reason, because I wanted to play guitar on writing songs, mostly like a blend of death and thrash metal type songs, because and I'm also heavily influenced by Trey Ozagoth from Morbid Angel. Forgot about that one. So those are the primary influences on guitar, though, because of how you had the real thing of, I had the whole practicing metal guitar, like if I listened to my own music that I wrote and I recorded on there, I guess I could tune down a half step as well, because especially like this guitar, sometimes I use the whammy bar, but I don't really use it that much as well. Especially whenever you're heavily influenced, but it's okay if you can use it as well. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. And then the layer thing as well, because now normally it would be great if I could find band members like a drummer and who could the vocals and a bassist as well, because most of my influence on guitar I have, sometimes I do vocals and I have the guitar though, because I have some heavy like death growling and all that. Especially I've been heavily influenced from other bands and like that were formed in San Jose, like these death metal thrash metal band called Ethnocide. Especially when I was listening to their demo Face Ripper, even the Face Ripper demo by Ethnocide, like even though I've already done a 3-track demo review on that a while back, because that band is the real main reason I have been wanting to become a guitarist. And this is probably in the real special case as well. Although there are some clubs to find a gig, hell, there's also small concert venues, like especially around here. Hell, like I'm in California. I mean, there's a lot of clubs and there's also concert venues if I could perform there. Like, and also, same with xeroxing your flyers. Like, if you want to go to Kinko's, this also takes the cake as well, because I mean, hell, there's Musique Inc. Studios on San Carlos Street in San Jose, right where Safeway grocery store Midtown. Hell, there's the other one as well. And this is the whole death metal, thrash metal aesthetic I had in terms of how I've been wanting to form a band as well. Considering my demo is all one-man project, like you could release it on a CD, like a demo CD. Like you could pass them out onto like record stores, radio stations, most significantly for like rock radio stations, like where they had Metal Zone every Saturday, like 1077 The Bone. It's the rock radio station here as well, because that's my biggest involvement as well, especially whenever you're a guitarist, especially you're in a metal band as well. Well, normally I haven't and thought about it just yet. Well, this just got to my case as well, because whenever you want giving all credit for this as well, well, it was that, man, I wanted to record music as well. Like, wow. I had a real reason for that as well. Yeah. Yeah. Because just like how the real reason how heavy metal, death metal, thrash metal influences have the whole biggest, strongest interest I have, most specifically as well, whenever you're recording music. Like, even if you're a musician, for whenever I want to know. Although, this is the main guitar I have. Yeah, because I had used, like, guitar strings, which are these from Dunlop, which is the heavy core guitar strings. because those are the only guitar strings that I recommend using, which is 100% heavier than the Ernie Ball regular slinky strings, because I've been paying out my dues for the whole creativity as a artist. Not like artist painting, drawing, or art drawing, no. Like taking music to the extreme, like whenever you're a musician type artist. As you know what I'm talking, like when you're a guitarist. Because I have the real audacity for recording music and programming drums on the demo. Hell, I can practice them when it comes to guitarists, especially death metal bands and thrash metal bands, any kind of this as well. If I could ever have the real reason, if I could now think for this, okay? That's the real ideal thing, because whenever you want to learn for the fact, if you tune in for the whole way of how you want to look for a studio, or you can record your rehearsal, like every one of them. And I remembered, I keep seeing music studios in my neighborhood, like those music recording studios, like every time I come home from the library, and I think I saw there was the recording studio, music studio, and I thought, oh wow, they have a rehearsal? One of these days I will love to hang out in the recording studio, or like whenever I could watch the band, or even watch the bands rehearse as well. Although I may have the whole ability on playing guitar though, like most session guitarists, when they made money though, like whenever they record in the studio, so I decided to become like a full-time metal guitarist, always doing the whole recording music session thing going on. It was supposed for whatever I now, because there's a music thing going on in my mind. Sometimes I may be available at home for the holidays as well, because yeah, I wanted to come in for the casual thing as well. I have to do this because I could not be all day for doing nothing, but instead you just gotta do something, like especially whenever you want to record music as well. Hell, I'm a guitarist, especially because I just had the whole formation of how I formed Violence Fury, just like in the same way how Ethnocide was formed in as well. So I had to do the same thing as well, because I had the whole recording music thing going on. Hell, even whatever you could post it on SoundCloud or Reverb Nation or Bandcamp, this takes the cake though, and that's the real thing for that. And that is the real main reason I wanted to become a metal guitarist, forming a band, because I'm basically a blend of thrash metal and death metal, that's why. So that's going to be it for my video for today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, especially if you're new to the channel. Smack the like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Smack the notifications bell button if you miss anything new. And let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And that's all I have what I got for today. So this is Heavy Metal 95 signing off. Thank you for watching my video. I'm glad you liked it. Hope you enjoy it. Hope to see you soon for the next video. Be sure to stay safe and stay healthy. Hope you all have a great day. Take care. Goodbye for now.